I've been here before, I know the lies. I've been here before, I've seen the sky fall. The sky fall on me. The waves are coming up, they paralyze. The fear is breaking in, it's no surprise, no. But it tries though. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. No turning back. No turning back. Where do we go from here? Look in my eyes. There's a spark that we don't need to hide, no. Don't hide it, no. Yeah, bullets in the gun, we pay the price. We must overcome, it's time to rise up. Rise up. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. No turning back. No, we're not turning back. Hypocrites try to get up on me. Demons come, they'll try to harm me. Try to hide, but I think they saw me. But I ain't giving up, no, no. My real friends, they all know the flaw in me. Hit the text, say me, can you call me? Here I go, new day upon me. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we
Back to racing under the lights we go as we kick off the halfway point of Season 3. Welcome to Round 10 of the Shake and Bake Cup Series as we take on Iowa Speedway for the very first time here in the Shake and Bake Cup Series. And we are racing once again at nighttime. We go short track racing, and it's going to be very, very exciting. All these drivers already taking on the track as practice has about 2
Hey,
minutes.
Gino, that's entirely on you. You made no attempts to
But
avoid
here
him.
we go. But alright. Alrighty. Here we go. We're fully live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shake and Bake Sim TV. It's Dwayne Crespo up here in the commentary booth. Joining me alongside here tonight, it is Jaden Duran back in the commentary booth. And joining me in the commentary booth moving forward will be Mr. Zachary Evans up here in the booth. Guys, say what's up.
Woo-woo! Howdy.
How y'all doing?
Alrighty, boys. First time tackling Iowa Speedway here in the Shake and Bake Racing League. What do you guys see coming out of this track, and how do you think the drivers will tackle this challenge? Zachary, starting with you.
Well, it's all going to be about who can save the most tires and who can be on the best strategy. You want to make sure you're riding fifth gear all the way around. If you're riding fourth gear, you're burning as much tires as you can. And then just a reminder of fuel is also might not be an issue because tires are not going to last here.
Jaden, any thoughts?
Well, I personally haven't raced Iowa. I don't know the track very well, so I can't say nothing as to how this race will play out.
Fair enough. But it is very exciting. We told them in the meeting, remember, short track racing, expect plenty of contact. Maybe not as bad as contact as, say, Martinsville, Bristol, but it is still going to be very contacty race here as practice comes to an end and we get ready to kick off qualifying here for the first time at Iowa Speedway. Let's go. Plenty stories to be told here tonight. Harold Wilson coming off of a first oval win at Pocono Speedway last week. Can he bring it back to back here at Iowa? Here we go. Drivers lining up, qualifying, getting ready to kick off. I'm looking here at the grid. We have about 15 car grid, the usual. As we see Thornhill on track, Wilson, Zito, Matthew Hill, Jones, Snyder, everyone going on track. And remember, 2 drivers have to serve a penalty. Dominic Luba, who got the penalty 2 weeks ago at Michigan post-race, was ordered to give it at Pocono, missed Pocono, so he will have to serve it here. It's going to be a 5-second hold. And the freshest penalty out of them all, Alex Morals, who was given a penalty post-race for multiple spins and multiple incidents. He has a 10-second hold to his name here at Iowa. But here we go. Qualifying underway at the Iowa Corn 175.
Dino with a 22.686 to be on temporary pole position as he just gets overtaken by Adam Snyder with the 22.635.
Big lap time. Snyder immediately takes it away as Keith Hume jumps pretty far up as well to P3. We've seen Adam take lots of pole positions. Will he add another one to his name here tonight? Wagner now going up to P3, takes down Hume to 4th. He will come to a stop. What does Egremont have in store? Nothing. All he can manage will be a P9. As more and more drivers trying to improve lap times. Harold Wilson, purple sector. Can he bring it all the way to the top? Yes, he can! A 22.56. Harold Wilson to pole position.
What a lap time.
Takes it away from both of his teammates. It's a 1-2-3 for bottom split bandits. As Noah Lane now begins his outlap.
Well, they don't seem very bottom split to me.
They have to change their team name after this. The top 3 filled with those Chevys. Here comes Noah Lane in the 25 for Vibes Motorsports. What can he put on the table? 2 minutes left. Green through 1 and 2. Very well executed through 3 and 4. First lap time, what is it? 11th is all he can manage. Can he go quicker here? It's a green sector through 1 and 2. It's all gonna come down through 3 and 4. Can he move into the top 10? Yes, he will. Gains 2 positions. Up to P9 he goes. Overthrows Brockmeyer out of the top 10 and bumps down Egremont. 4 drivers still not qualified. Charlie Jones, Charlie Jones, Dominic Luba, and Tim Pugil. I forgot I have Evans here in my charter, even though he's up here with us. But I believe that will be it. Let me confirm with the drivers. And that will be pole position for Harold Wilson.
Yes, Big Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Whoop, there's
No, we
the
have
command.
the same scheme on.
As
Make
we
sure y'all
get ready
make
to
sure y'all
kick
go
things
from all
off here.
teams until
And here we go. Harold Wilson looking very, very prominent to try and go back-to-back. It's pole position for him here at Iowa for our first time on this track. Here is your starting lineup for the Iowa Corn 175. Harold Wilson, pole position. Adam Snyder following him behind row 2. It's going to be Gino Cito, a 1-2-3 for Bottom Split Bandits. Their team championship lead looks very prominent to continue growing. Stefano Wagner alongside Cito. Going up to row 3, it's going to be Alex Morals and Keith Hume. Following that is Matthew Hill, Braden Barlow, Noah Lane, Michael Egremont, Carter Brockmeyer, Davin Thornhill, Dominic Luba, and then it's going to be Tim Pugil and Charlie Jones rounding off the grid here at Iowa. Well, boys, just a couple more laps, 2 more laps till we go green. Excitement is through the roof. 175 laps here at Iowa, which will equate to about 150 miles around the 0.8 mile short track. Let's get ready to get things fired up as we go racing under the lights once again. And I believe the next night race will be Echo Park. So our last night race until the regular season finale on a super speedway, which should be very, very intriguing.
Good luck, drivers.
Zachary Evans giving the good luck to the drivers. And here we go. Let's kick things off underway here.
Just wanted to point out that the HBA car, the first car starting all the way back in 7th. We got to see if they can make their way up to the front.
Yeah, we definitely don't want another race like Pocono for them.
They had a very, very rough start at Pocono, especially for the debut of Tim Pugil in the 11. Can they turn it all around to find a good result here, especially with the absence of Dominic Luba? All 3 of their drivers were either at the last step of the top 10 or did not make it into the top 10 at all. So they need a good switch up here to hopefully take control of the team championship lead once again. We're going to go and get another yellow flag to give the driver the chance to get back up and go double file to take the green flag.
Also going to have my eyes on Alexander Moles. He has to serve that penalty, but he's still qualified in 5th. So wondering how the guys are going to get around him when he comes to serve down.
And it's very, very unfortunate for Dominic as well. Had the opportunity to take the penalty at Pocono, which would have been way, way easier, but now he's going to have to take it here. Iowa, it's going to be
all
a
have black
much
flags.
harder challenge to make it back.
Man, I'm so excited. I got my corn on a cob. I'm ready for this race to get going.
We got confirmation by, I believe that is Morals, there in the live chat, that he is going to try and serve it on lap 1.
That's going to make things a lot interesting. Their cars are going to be all bunched up together. Hopefully nobody gets into any wrecks because of him trying to come down pit road.
Dwayne, I'm going to need that 5-second black flag.
Afraid not. We don't want to see any wrecks happening this early in the race.
Well, here we go. Next time by will be 1 to green.
Well, while we got time, who's your pick, Dwayne?
Honestly, I don't know, but he's been able to almost put it in pole position every single time. Give me Adam Snyder to take his second win of the season.
You know, I was watching the open practice earlier. This guy set the fastest time in that open practice. Give me Gino Zito to win it and be the first driver to win in all 3 seasons.
Jaden, your pick?
Give me the hometown boy, Braden Barlow, to win this. He has more experience on this track than anyone.
Well, here we go. We're going to find out in 175 laps time who will take the first win here at Iowa. It's time to shake it and bake it. We go green flag.
Looks like everyone got a good start here.
You're wide up top.
Butterfly Bandit still in that top 3. Great start
I got a 30-second.
for most drivers.
Carter Brockmeyer just moving his way through the field.
Oh, trouble!
I have 5 seconds, and it
no.
doesn't work like that. I have to serve the whole thing, otherwise it's just going to hold me no matter what.
All right, here we go. Drivers getting their penalties done. We'll wait post-race.
Wagner just did a whole wall ride off of turn 1 and 2. Hopefully no damage on that car.
He was hailed Melon, Iowa. I guess you could say he hailed corn. And he's in the wall again. I wonder what's going on with that 10 car.
Wagner struggling quite a lot. Meanwhile, Gino Zito, fastest lap time on the board. And it's quickly taken away by Noah Lane, a 22.8 for him.
I would not be surprised to see Gino at the top of this race after the All-Star race.
Looked like he almost went 3 wide there in the back battle for second.
Oh yeah, track position's going to be key here.
Couple drivers knocking it off some pole. Warlow, Hume. Brandon Barlow up to second, the hometown hero. Can he pick up his first win in the Shake and Bake Cup Series? And how magnificent would it be if he picks it up in his hometown race? Wagner looked like almost made it 3 wide there in the back, and it will be 3 wide. Wilson, Lane, and Matthew Hill. Brockmeyer now squeezes through the middle. So because of those penalties, you go ahead.
What a start for Brandon Barlow. Started 8th all the way up to 2nd.
He did say that he was confident on grabbing the hometown win. We'll see if he can accomplish it. And with those penalties being served, Dominic Luba down 2 laps, Morals down 3. So that just shows the impact that those penalties have here at short tracks. And you have to fear for Luba, especially conserving. You get it over with at Pocono. Very, very unfortunate. They will have to wait for a caution in order to get the free pass.
Harold Wilson is dropping like a rock all the way down to 7th.
Your championship leader looks like he's struggling to find the pace. Had it in quali, but quali in the race session, it is not the same, as these top spots are quickly going to start going single file. It looks like Thornhill is going to try to have a look here on Wilson. He might drop some more.
Carter Brockmeyer just moving through the field. Started 11th, already up to P7 here.
Oh, contact!
Oh.
Can Lane save it? No, he won't. Caution is out. Big into Charlie Jones.
Big hit.
And that will bring out the first caution here at Iowa. Stefan Wagner and Noah Lane banging doors through turn 1 and 2. Charlie Jones there, absolutely nothing he could do. And the first caution is out under the lights.
Man, the 10 just absolutely doored him going into 1.
That may be something that race control would want to watch. We'll have to see. But that 25...
To me, it looked like the 25 of Noah Lane just came up into the 10. The 10 was all the way out on the outside wall like he has been the whole race.
And the 25 is dropping debris. He will be shown the meatball flag now. He's going to have to come down pit road to get those things fixed up immediately. Not the greatest start that you would want if you're Noah Lane. Here's the replay. See if we can go all the way back. There's Lane through 3 and 4. Coming to the line. And it does look like he does come into the 10. And Charlie Jones. Nothing he could have done there. Harold Wilson does a great job of avoiding the incident. But too much banging, and that is what will lead to the first caution of the night. Couple drivers taking advantage of the caution, going down pit road already. Harold Wilson, Keith Hume, Barlow, and of course the 2 that were involved in the incident, Wagner and Lane. And oh boy.
Devin Thornhill gaining a lot of spots on that caution.
Thornhill up to P4 he goes. He's going to be sandwiched between 2 Toyotas in the form of Brockmeyer and Matthew Hill. Only 1 Ford on the field today, and that will be the hometown hero.
What a race for HBA already. I mean, this is definitely what they needed after Pocono.
And of course, I forgot to mention that as a whole, RBA Racing making some switches in ownership as Charlie Jones, and for those that don't know, RBA was co-owned by Carter Brockmeyer and Charlie Jones. Charlie Jones is going to depart RBA, and now Carter Brockmeyer has signed a new co-ownership deal with the number 11 of Tim Pudel to rebrand RBA into HBA. That will be Heroes Badass Racing. So a couple of team rebrandings and ownership deals going on before the deadline, which drops tonight.
Got the choose going here. Let's see what we get.
My favorite time of the race.
It is choose time. Gino to the inside, Adam to the outside. Davin inside, Brockmeyer high, Matthew high. We're going to see a ton of Toyotas go up there.
To me, it just looks like the Toyotas run the middle line better than everyone else.
And yeah, I think Jaden was the one that pointed out earlier, but yeah, I just realized Michael Egermont and Noah Lane running the same scheme. That's going to be a little bit of Freaky Friday action there. And I don't think they had that coordinated.
Wow. What are the chances of that?
That is
Gotta love you some Beppo, huh?
That is unreal. That was not coordinated at all. They're not part of the same team. But that is an amazing sight to see. Here we go. Gino Zito gonna lead us back to the green flag. Into the restart zone he goes, and we're back to racing here at Iowa.
Tim Pudel having a way better race than he did at Pocono.
Tim said that his frustration at Pocono was one of those tracks that he could not get the hang of, and he deemed himself at Pocono as one of his worst tracks to perform there. But so far, finding it better here at Iowa. We have a ton of side-by-side action there. Almost
into the wall.
Almost contact between Egermont and Matthew Hill there. Have to be very, very careful.
How confusing this is to see between Noah Lane and Michael Egermont running the same time.
You gotta really pay attention to that number. And the thing that doesn't help is that their numbers are just one digit make the difference. Egermont into 2, Lane into 25. And you wanna know the best coincidence of them all? Michael Egermont signed a Season 4 contract with Vibes Motorsports, so next season, those two are going to be teammates.
Yeah, you're definitely just going to have to look at the name tag.
Gino Zito putting a great gap there between him and Brockmeyer. Gino definitely looks to be in control of this race. He was very frustrated.
Fast all throughout the All-Star race.
Got the hang of it in the trucks, and he expressed his frustration at Pocono with Heath Williams taking his air completely, aero blocking constantly. He thinks that was the main reason why he could not bring up a win at Pocono. Can he make the difference to become the only driver to have at least one points-paying race win in each of the 3 seasons? He got a season.
He won at Bristol. He won at Talladega. Let's see if he can keep his short track streak going here at Iowa.
Man, guys, that 77 is gone.
Absolutely.
The battle for P2 between Carter Brockmeyer and Keith Hume is just starting to warm up here.
Caution.
Uh-oh.
What has happened here?
Alex Morrill's in the wall. Got spun.
Oh, it's looking like Pocono again.
The 24 once again had a ton of issues last week with multiple spins. And he's going to be the one to bring out the second caution of the night.
Oh.
Got spun out by 3-car Charlie Jones. They were 3 wide on the backstretch going into 3.
It almost looks like the 24 just didn't know the 3 was there or that he was 3 wide because he just came right up the track.
Here is the replay of the incident. 3 wide, Jones, Morrison, Wilson, and just goes straight into the 3, hooks his nose, and that will be the reason for the yellow being thrown. Not a lot of damage shown on that 24, thankfully. Not a lot of damage on that number 3 either. Just a simple spin off the nose, but that will be deemed a safety hazard. Enough to bring out the caution here in ovals. Especially on short tracks.
Yeah, after Pocono, this is not what the 24 wants to see here.
We saw some drivers take advantage of the caution. Will we see any more, as there is Egremont, Hill, Wilson, Pugil going in? The front runners here, though, staying out. So I believe we will have one more lap around to bring us to 1 to green.
Hey, Dwayne, did I hold enough when I came in for my penalty? Copy.
Gino will lead us back to the green flag. Keith Hume will follow behind. Barlow in 3rd. Noah Lane making a comeback after that first caution. He's going to be in 4th. Adam Snyder rounds off the top 5. Hume looked like he wanted to very much catch Gino Zito here. Can this caution help him out, as it is time for the best time of them all? It is choose time. Here we go.
Gino to the bottom lane again.
And Keith to the high line. We already know how that 62 always prefers the high line in almost every track that he is in. It's going to be Lane and Barlow. They're in the back. Snyder went up high, gives Wagner the inside. As all the Chevys go down low, all of the Toyotas go up high. We are going to probably see some teamwork start playing into the factors here.
Noah Lane, I'm sure, is not too happy about his earlier incident with the 10 of Stefan Wagner. I mean, makes me think that we'll see some crazy battling between those two.
And this caution not only helps those that had a big gap on the 77, but it will also help Dominic Luba, who's now back on the lead lap as we go green flag once again here in Iowa.
Those spread out.
Everyone off to a decent start so far.
Keith Hume to the inside of Gino Zito.
24 black, too.
Lane and Barlow now side by side. This is for 3rd. We have a couple battles here at the front.
3 wide down the front stretch.
Keith Hume swoops past the inside, and we might have a new race leader if he can hold it all the way to the line. Yes, we will. Keith Hume takes the lead away from Gino.
Oh, trouble in the back. We got spinners.
Oh, what a save by Matthew
Oh,
Hill.
another big hit. Charlie Jones one of the big drivers involved once again. That might be the end of his race. That is an engine blown on the number 3. And that may be the end for him.
Oh, he went
Whoa.
hard in the wall.
Big incident for the 3rd caution of the night. Here's the replay. Jones running it smoothly. Oh, and that's Michael Egermont, who spins on turn 3 and 4. Jones once again, nowhere he could go to avoid that.
Man, what a
Looked like-
drift by Matthew Hill.
Yeah, it just looks like the 2 hits the left rear quarter panel of the 90, gets loose, sends them both spinning. But what a save by the 90 of Matthew Hill.
And it looks like there was another car there that got a piece of it. That was Tim Pugel that also got a piece of it there.
Oh no.
Couple drivers going down pit road as Braden Barlow looks to be the one that will be leading this race, going to the green flag. I want to try and get Matthew Hill up here really quickly. Let's see if we can get him up here. Let's see. Matthew, this is Dwayne up here in the commentary booth. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Matthew, what an absolute save. Talk me through that save. How did you manage to bring that 90 car back straight after you were almost completely sideways there with a side swipe of the number 2?
You know, it's the power of gooning. I just kind of just got hit, and then I just let it slide. You know, it was the gooning. Give my tires extra grip and help me save it.
Fair enough. Good luck to the rest of the race.
Here we go, choose cone. Let's see what we got.
Barlow to the inside. Brockmeyer going up high. Will the Toyotas of HBA Racing follow him? Dominic will go up high with him. That will be Noah Lane behind him. Matthew Hill follows behind, so we do have most Toyotas up there. Already 3rd caution of the night. Barlow, side by side with Brockmeyer, will lead us back to green. Green flag back out of Iowa.
Wow, what a huge start by the 13.
Absolute great start. Brockmeyer couldn't get on the gas in time. As almost everyone immediately took it single file.
Brockmeyer looking to the inside of Braden Barlow.
Into the backstretch. Can he make the move? Won't be clear just yet. He's going to have to wait for 3 and 4. Oh, Barlow into the outside wall. And that it looked like a big hit. Brockmeyer will cleanly take the race lead. But that looked like
We have a hornet's nest in the middle of the pack.
Oh, in trouble! Wagner goes for a spin! Caution is out! Manages to hold the brakes. Very, very good by Stefan Wagner. Won't collect anyone. And manages to put that number 10 to a complete stop. Great avoidance there by Wagner.
That was right in that hornet's nest I was just talking about.
That may be the first bit of commentator curse for you, Zach. Here is the replay. Let's see what happened here. Wagner looked like he was almost about to go to the inside of Barlow. But Noah Lane will just clip him, and that was Noah Lane. And if we take a look back at the first caution, now it's the 25 getting back at the 10. Could that be
Might
something?
have been the first bit of retaliation.
Could that be something Race Control takes a look at? Just a slight
Pumple
tap.
Shakers on pit road that time.
Definitely could hear him angry over the radio after the first caution.
Barlow, Luba, Hume, Wilson all go down pit road. Harold Wilson has gone plenty of times here. Here's the stints of everyone so far. Brockmeyer on his second set. Lane, 3 stints so far.
Yeah, reviewing the replay here, it looks like Lane just drove it right in. No cares in the world.
It does look like he didn't try to lift off that gas pedal. We're going to have to find out. But Race Control, again, another noteworthy thing to check out post-race, as Lane will be P2.
Well, lap 42, temper's already flaring, but that's short track racing for you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Harold Wilson and Dominic Luba will be on their 5th stint already. I believe they've gone down pit road for all cautions. What interesting strategy could this be right here?
Brockmeyer up 10 spots here. Wow.
Here we go. It is choose time. Last minute switch by Noah Lane. Does it before he can reach the start finish line.
Going with his former team owner.
First 3 cars all on the outside, giving Davin Thornhill the front row.
And behind Thornhill, look who it is. The 77. Slowly starting to peak. That fresh air up the front.
Davin Thornhill won at Martinsville, but Gino won the All-Star race at The Rock. 2 short track wins on the inside row.
And of course, we can't forget with Gino going all the way back to season 1, where he got his first Chicken Bake Cup Series win over at Bristol. Managed to avoid the chaos. It's
Little love tap from Matthew Hill to Gino Zito.
couple pink cars showing some love there as green flag waves back at Iowa.
The Pinky brothers back at it again.
Thornhill immediately swoops by, takes second from Noah Lane. Zito 4th. Oh, in trouble!
Ooh.
Noah Lane goes for a spin, saves it, but gets bumped.
No caution.
No caution.
Done.
And there is the
Caution out.
caution. Looked like the 25 almost saved it, but will go out spinning. And Michael Egremont, the 2 drivers that have the same schemes on, will make contact.
Devin Thornhill getting vengeance for his teammate.
Things are starting to
I guess you could call that. You could call that a Bush clash right there.
Yeah, it looks like Michael Egermont got the worst of it there.
We're only about, what, 40%, 30% into this race, and things are already starting to get pretty spicy here. And this is one of our shortest races this season, so.
Oh, we have contact under caution.
Oh no.
Oh, what has happened here? Was it Noah Lane? Who was it?
This
Who
was,
was that?
Tim Pugil ran into the back of Michael.
Let's try and see the replay here. If
tempered
we can get
flaring.
anything there. Let's see what happens. Oh, here it is right here.
Can hear the drivers over the radio. All of them are getting a little flared up here.
That will be a penalty for Pudel. There seems to be some damage on that number 2.
Well, unlike in the Pocono race, it seems like the Pinky brothers are staying together this time.
I think that's a good thing.
I hope so.
Tim Pugil given a end-of-line penalty for his contact there under yellow with the number 2 of Michael Egermont. Just could not get on the brakes on time. But the Pinky brothers slowly moving more and more forward. Braden Barlow back inside the top 5.
Michael Egermont seems to be the punching bag under caution. At Michigan, he got ran over in the pits, and now here he's getting run over under caution again.
And he is coming out of a big heartbreak at Pocono. He said that he was very frustrated, thinks that if he had a different strategy, he could have secured his first Shake and Bake Cup Series win. Unfortunately, it all fell down.
All the time he's been spending in open wheel. Let's just hope he's not getting rusty in the cup car.
Thornhill has to make a choice. It goes down to the inside. He will be with Gino Zito, as Gino and Hill will be side by side. Barlow goes down low, Snyder up high. So most of the people, from what I've seen at least, are choosing track position over a preferred line here.
Wow, both my team owners that I've had in the front row.
You still haven't raced for Taster. You gotta get that part-time deal in.
Well, it has been confirmed that I will be racing at the Chicago Street Course.
Next week, doubleheader at Chicago, Chicagoland, Chicago Street. I believe Chicago Street Course will be moved to Wednesday, so we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, here we go. 5th restart of the day. Green flag back underway at Iowa. Not the greatest of starts for the inside.
Pinky on pinky action.
Side by side, they go. Battle for a podium spot.
Man, I am so looking forward to short track racing. Definitely will raise tempers for Chicagoland.
Gino looking to go up high on Thornhill.
Hill's starting to seem like he's falling back a little bit.
Gino, great move. Will take second away from Davin Thornhill, and what a launch he had going into turn 1.
Noah Lane and Devin Thornhill, the two involved in the last caution, right there side by side. Little love tap by Matthew Hill to Devin Thornhill on the back stretch.
It's 3 wide there. That could be very risky. And we said it. Hume
Oh, what a
continues
save by
running.
both drivers. Oh,
And
he comes
big
back down the
contact.
track. Didn't get his foot on the brake in time.
I believe that was.
Wow, what a save.
I believe that was Hume and Snyder who made contact. Went back down below when everyone was trying to avoid it. And will collect some few drivers. Gino
Looks like Thornhill starting to feel those tires.
and Gino Zito looked like he was starting to close the gap on Carter Brockmeyer exponentially fast.
Oh, hard hit from the two. Not his day. As I was saying, what a save by both of them. Just maybe his foot got a little loose after hitting the wall, but it just looks like he just came right down the track.
Couple of new faces going down pit road here. Carter Brockmeyer once again. Gino Zito, I believe, going down pit road for the first or second time. It's going to be Hill,
Pinky brothers down the pit
Luba.
road together.
Thornhill, Wilson, Pugil, Hume. Ton of drivers going down pit road this time by.
Looks like a lot of communication from both these teams.
Gino Zito looks to be the fastest car, and he is certainly proving it, holding the fastest lap of the race with a 22.55.
Who's going to win the pace? Gina's off, but it's going to be Carter Brockmeyer to win the race off pit road.
And we just got confirmation on the live chat. Michael Egermont wrecked out of this race. That will be the second DNF of tonight.
Darn.
Not even halfway through this race.
Yeah. Just as I was talking about him being the punching bag, I mean, it's definitely not what we wanted to see. Heartbreak after heartbreak from these two.
And we said, gotta be careful. I know there's a faster pair in place that will act as the backup car, but you always, no matter how many fast repairs, you gotta make sure that you know the risk you're putting that car through. And I believe Harold Wilson has a penalty there.
What has Harold done?
That might be speeding on pit road. We'll have to see.
Well, I sure hope he did not spit on pit road. That'd be bad for these drivers' tires.
Keith Hume also going down pit road there a little late than the rest of the pack. But here we go. Choose time back underway at Iowa. You can already tell there in the back. Gino immediately dropped to the inside.
Oh, yeah. He loves that inside line.
And it looks like he'll continue to choose that inside no matter what.
Haven't really had a long run here to see any real tire fall off.
Everyone quickly taking advantages of those cautions and immediately going down pit road. But if we have a long extended period without cautions under the green, it's going to be very interesting to see how these drivers start to get those strategies in play. Braden Barlow gonna lead us in the outside lane, and it's green flag back underway.
Uh-oh. I'm having some technical difficulties on my end.
Oh boy. Brockmeyer hitting that outside wall pretty hard on the backstretch. And Adam Snyder Just riding the wall there, losing a couple spots as well.
Another case of the hail corn.
Gino the 5th, Brockmeyer
What,
4th.
please? Blackfield clears.
Oh, we have a car in the wall off before.
Who was
I
that?
believe that was Keith Hume.
Had a good start in the race, but just can't seem to execute it properly.
Yeah, he is way off the pace.
Still running though. We stay green.
Down to the apron. Looks like he's going to come in and pit. See a little bit of damage there on that right front.
And he will go down pit road. Whoa, Gino and Brockmeyer almost get into it.
Very good, clean racing from these two. This is what we like to see here.
Noah Lane setting his sights on the 13. Looks like they're going to be side by side, but Barlow immediately pounces on him on turn 3, and here comes the rest of the pack. Big contact. They got to keep it going, though. A lot of door banging going on. And there goes the 25 straight into Gino Zito.
Oh, that is awful for him.
What was the 25 doing door banging like that?
Another instance of the 25 constantly door banging.
That's definitely going to have to be looked at by race control.
Did hear something from Braden Barlow during that.
Gino Zito with a ton of damage. One of the fastest, if not the fastest, driver on the field so far. Barlow, of course, has to be very frustrated with that. It looked like they were door banging out of turn 4. It looked like they were going to stop, but they just continued. Even after both cars looked very stable.
Wow. Something lit that 25 up tonight. He is taking his chance on everyone. Started with the 10, then the 5, and now the 13.
Not only that, but unless he used his fast pro already, that's going to be a ton of time trying to get those repairs in.
Absolutely
Gotta see what races.
massive hit by Gino Zito.
Yeah, we got to see what race control is going to do here about this.
That might be the biggest instant that race control will see there. Here's the replay. Banging doors, still banging, and just cannot stop. Straight into the 77 of Zito. Wagner was also involved in it. A couple of drivers just barely missing that incident.
Gino Zito is back on track after using his fast repair.
Now he's got to
Yeah,
be...
Gino Zito in a backup car now. Let's see if he can hold pace as he was earlier.
Now they got to be very, very cautious of that car.
Dwayne,
Yes.
BC chat. You can hear it on the radio. Everyone is just fired up.
Well, here we go. It is choose time. As we see
Favorite time of
driver
the
go
race.
in, Stefan Wagner comes in.
Oh, might need to look at Carter Brockmeyer on that one. He might have hit the line.
He was on his way up at the time of the line, but it was very clear he wanted to go up.
Pointing up, continuously pointing up, almost cuts into Thornhill, but he will make the move in time before he fully crosses.
He was there. That nose was flat at the time of the line.
That is the last minute out of last minute decisions there. Here we go. Back to the restart zone we go. Green flag back underway. The hometown hero.
Stefan Wagner and Noah Lane back next to each other again.
Looked like we were 3 wide for quite a lot of drivers there.
Wow. Gino Zito looking to get under that Marconi setup shot 11 car of Tim Pugel.
Can Thornhill get his rhythm going here?
Wagner hail horns it again. Tim Pugel falling all the way back.
Brockmeyer side by side. Through the 13 he goes. And now Thornhill's going to have a look at him. I don't want to talk too early and jinx it, but Brockmeyer has seen the front and has been driving the front in multiple races, but has never been able to capitalize. Can Brockmeyer break the drought of not being able to go to victory lane since season 1 all the way back at Homestead?
Started P11, already up to P1. I mean, we still got well over 100 laps of this race to go. So we'll definitely see. We've seen some heartbreaks here already in the form of Michael Egermont.
And of course, can't forget about Charlie Jones. 2 incidents that he couldn't do anything about it, and it will end his race very early.
Seems like the bystanders are the ones that are getting caught up in the big messes.
Three wide, almost there in the back. Lane and Wilson almost making contact.
Harold Wilson fresh off his first oval win, trying to get 2 in a row.
Saw the pace in qualifying, but so far, pace struggling a little bit compared to quali. As Matthew Hale will be the Pinky brother who's up at the top now.
Gino Zito, the other Pinky brother, coming for him though. Zito definitely the fastest car in this race.
Barlow also getting pretty close to Thornhill now, as we are single file for quite some time now.
Well, as I said earlier, Barlow definitely has more experience at this track than anyone. I would not be surprised to see him win this race.
Side by side with Thornhill. Thornhill trying to go to P2. He will go to P2. And here comes Matthew Hill to take advantage of that opening for himself.
Brockmeyer loving what he sees in his mirror right now.
Side
Pinky
by
on
side,
four.
3 wide.
Gino, switch route to the bottom here.
Barlow dropped a ton of spots there.
He is on older tires than most of these drivers. Makes me think it's some kind of secret strategy he got going on.
Matthew Hill now going up high on Davin. Can he get P2 away? Yes, he will. He's going to be right behind his team owner.
After the
Got
P2
going
emission, he was
inside.
not very happy about it.
Here we go, race for the lead, side by side.
Davin Thornhill in the middle of the Pinky brothers here.
Matthews gonna send it into 4.
Trying to capitalize on his team owner.
After what we saw at Michigan, I would not be surprised to see Matthew Hill help out another teammate get a win this season.
He said he was very happy to help get his teammate Dominic Luba, his partner in crime, help him get that first race win at Michigan when Luba claimed it under caution in overtime, but said that he was also frustrated that he couldn't get that win for himself. Can he find that win here tonight? As we are about to hit the halfway point of this race.
Everybody's single file. Not even a single battle at the moment.
Well, that's quickly
Noah
going to
Lane,
change.
After all the instances with Noah Lane, he's just moving his way back up the field.
Another driver that looks to be very, very quick, but Matthew
Matthews
Hill.
there.
Matthew Hill and Carter Brockmeyer still side by side. Matthew this time looks like he has it. Will it be enough,
He's not
though?
gonna clear him.
Let's off out of 4.
Brockmeyer is committed to running that middle lane.
I mean, it's working out very well for him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Guess you could say he's not Brokemeyer.
That wasn't even an intentional play of words there. That just felt straight in line.
Carter, definitely one of the faster guys this season. Should definitely be able to get a win before the regular season finale at Atlanta.
The top 4 are all under a blanket.
That's been the main thing with Carter Brockmeyer, has been able to, no matter the track type, be up there competing for the lead, but just hasn't been able to capitalize on the win.
After his incident in Season 2, I would love to see him win here tonight at Iowa.
Not a win since Season 1 Homestead. Missed out basically half of Season 2, out with a hand injury. But very healthy going here to Season 3. Still awaiting to see where he can end that drought.
Him and his team seem to be so dominant this season. I would love to see a battle between BSB and now HBA.
Brandon Barlow drops a spot to Keith Hume.
Brockmeyer was the runner-up in the championship standings in Season 1. And then it all changed in Season 2 when he got knocked out of the championship 4 by Charlie Jones. And now with a new format in the form of the Hunt for the Cup, he is 3rd in the standings, so looking very, very good for that points reset. He has to keep that consistency going.
24 in the pits. And he's just staying there. Looks like he's fixing up some damage.
Lap 89, halfway done here of these 175 laps around Iowa Speedway.
only one connected car laps down is the 24 of Alexander Morals.
And we see the fight here between Matthew Hill and Carter Brockmeyer, but we can't forget Gino Zito lurking right behind him.
Any little mistake, Gino Zito and Davin Thornhill will immediately pounce on you.
Well, boys, lap 92, action slowly starting to get slower and slower. I think it's time for a little bit of shake and bake, crank it up action, presented by Logitech. Take it away.
Crank it up.
Caution is out in the middle of the shit. Caution is out in the middle of cranking up action.
What has happened?
The 24 of Morals, it seems.
Comes out of the pits and spins? Bad timing on Davin Thornhill's part to pit.
Caution under crank it up. Here is the replay. See what has happened here. Is it just a simple spin? Yes, it will be. That is coming out of turn 4. Spin stick goes into the infield. Almost. Looked like almost went up into the track to hit Pugil. And yeah. Hazard in the middle of the track.
McGee.
I can guarantee that pit road will be busy.
And it will be, absolutely. This is the biggest crowd so far. Down pit road. We're going to see a fight here.
Davin Thornhill goes a lap down. But he's already pitted. He will get his lap back here.
Big race off pit road. Who's gonna get it? Carter Brockmeyer.
Right there.
Brockmeyer,
So
Hill.
since I was the only one that didn't pit, do I get my wave around?
Top 3 stay in the same spot.
Roger that. Thanks, sir.
So we'll be Carter Brockmeyer, Matthew Hill, Gino Zito, followed by Harold Wilson, Keith Hume, Dominic Luba, Stefano Wagner, Adam Snyder, Tim Pugil, and Braden Barlow rounds off the top 10. Noah Lane on the lead lap. Davin Thornhill will now be on the lead lap as well.
From what I understand, the 24 of Alexander Morals has DNF'd.
And that will
2
be
races
it.
in a row.
Incidents, spins, and once again, another DNF for the free agent.
Man, he can't be spinning like that if he wants to get signed to a team. He's gonna have to get his wheel under control.
Here we go. Brockmeyer on the outside. Zito on the inside.
Evan takes his wave around.
Yep, there's confirmation on the live chat. Alex Morals out of this race, forgot to grab tires and spun and hit the wall. That will be DNF for the 24 once again. So that will make 3 DNFs so far this race.
That's very odd to me. I saw his car lift when he hit pit road.
Hey, Dwayne, the 10 should get an EOL. He chose the outside and starting on the bottom.
Green flag.
Green flag
No, by Carter Brockmeyer.
back underway.
Matthew Hill under fire for third.
Looking
gonna
to
have
be
it.
the second Pinky brother to stay with his other brother, Gino Zito, who has now moved up to second.
Haven't talked much about it today, but Dominic Luba up into sixth.
Luba, who's been very, very quiet ever since the penalty.
And it's looking like the 10 did not choose before the line.
So he will be given a end-of-line penalty next time by.
Well, next caution at least.
Battle for the lead heating up between Gino and Carter.
Gino on fresher tires now. He knows how to work them things.
And these two
Here to the inside.
side by side.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
And these two have some history. All the way back to season 1. Brockmeyer, one of the first people to congratulate Zito in his race win at Bristol.
The love and the racing between these two is always just absolutely impeccable.
Zito inside grabs the lead once again.
Zito does not seem to know how to work those older tires, though. Carter seems to have gotten a little bit of a handle on it running that middle lane, so we'll definitely see how this shakes out towards
Luba up in the
the
fifth.
middle part of this race.
Dominic Luba, like Zach said, slowly making his way back up, going from very quiet to very, very noticeable into the top 5. And the 77 with a chance to make history here tonight.
Stefan Wagner and Noah Lane on each other's bumpers. Will we see any more cautions between these two?
Gino
Gino
immediately
just pulling away.
putting the pedal to the metal. That gap is increasing pretty fast.
Pretty evenly spaced out between the top 3 here.
Yeah, but on the other side, look at that gap between the top 3 and the rest of the pack.
Pretty good battle for 6th here. Our pole sitter and last week's winner, Harold Wilson, looking to catch Dominic Luba for that last top 5 spot.
Can the 83 finally find that pace that he hasn't seen since qualifying? Looks like it's going to be side by side going into turn 1. Won't be enough to get him.
Definitely closed that gap though.
Luba puts the block on him.
It is a short track. We might see some bump and runs here. Zito just absolutely running away with it now.
He goes Wagner on the inside of Wilson.
Oh, we got contact!
Oh,
contact!
Can he keep it?
Way to save it.
Wilson saves it. Oh, he's spinning on the inside.
Still keeps it going. We stay green, but a ton of spots lost.
It looks like the 10 just cannot wrap that bottom. That might be why he's been running that top lane all day here.
Nonetheless, great save by Harold Wilson. Keeps it going, and we stay green.
Davin Thornhill back into 7th after being a lap down only 10 to 15 laps ago.
Coming to 60 to go this time by. They will at least need to pit probably about 2 more times.
Yeah, I don't think we're worried about fuel. I think we're worried about tires.
Oh yeah, tire wear is horrible here. 30 laps on these tires, well, at least from what I know in the daytime, is about as much as you can run in one green flag sitting.
Nighttime should help with that, but they're still gonna see a little bit of struggling here when it comes to the tire wear.
Brockmeyer closing the gap. He's up 2/10 on Gino since lap 110.
And it looks like Matthew Hale slowly starting to lose now on his team owner.
Harold Wilson looking to gain some spots back here on Noah Lane. Very even lap times between Carter Brockmeyer and Gino Zito.
Wagner looked like he was going to try and go to the inside of Luba for the top 5 spot. We'll have to try next time by.
Wow, Carter lost 2/10 on Gino that lap.
Big launch by Wagner around the outside, gets the top 5 away from Dominic Luba. And yeah, that move right there just proved that Wagner so good on the high lane, but has been struggling on the bottom.
He's trying to figure it out though, you can definitely tell.
Yeah, it looks like Dom clipped the apron in, and that made him lose so much time right there.
Lots of action going on. 7th and back. Ooh, big entry by Adam Snyder.
Big battle for 8th back here.
Adam Snyder to the outside of Davin Thornhill. Looks like
He's gonna clear him.
Going to clear
still
him
there.
going into turn 1. Clears him out of turn 2.
Sorry for those that are watching the stream. We're slightly having connectivity issues, but trying to get this wrapped underway, but we should be a little bit better now.
The top 2 and breaking away from Matthew Hill.
Carter gained 0.1 seconds on Gino Zito that lap. Definitely amazing race by Carter Brockmeyer. Makes me wonder what has happened in qualifying for him to start P11.
Hill starting to fall into the realm of Hume.
All right, both of y'all are lagging for me.
Now, we haven't really seen a lot of teamwork between these two, but could Keith Hume and Matthew Hill start working together here to catch up to Brockmeyer and Zito?
Dominic Luba gets past Wagner. Puts him back into the top 5.
Yeah, the 10 of Stefan Wagner is just falling off pace.
Yeah, I think he's cooked in tires.
Yeah, that outside lane is definitely not where you want to be if you want to save some tires.
Keith Hume past Matthew Hill. He goes into the top 3, and I don't know about you, but I think Gino Zito is slowly starting to put a gap now on Brockmeyer.
I may have been wrong when I said that Gino does not know how to work the motor tires. He's definitely shown me up.
It's a whole 2-second gap between Brockmeyer and Hume.
2.5-second gap. Tim Pugil looking to be the first one to go a lap down. 12.1 seconds behind first place of Gino Zito.
And a tough turnaround for the 13. Brandon Barlow was at the front of this pack, now sitting P11. He may be at a chance. He may be
Come on now.
at a risk of going a lap down.
Big battle for 9th back here between Noah Lane and Davin.
And I believe Davin said on the radio that he was coming in this time by, so we'll have to see as we are starting to get in that range of the green flag cycles.
Stefan Wagner calls that he is pitting in.
I think we're going to see a couple of Taser Racing members here going down.
Oh, Stefan hits the
Stefan
tire.
Wagner.
He hit the
hit
sand
the
barriers. Stefan has towed his car back to the pit lane.
What happened? It looks like he overshot. Caution is out. Was the caution for Stefan Wagner hitting the sand barriers on pit road? He did tow his car back.
9th caution
I believe so.
of the night.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of cleanup down there, cleaning all of that sand up.
9th
Tim
caution.
Pugil, free spot.
Big hit by Wagner there on the barrels there on pit road. He is going to block off pit lane before they grab the tow. That will be a caution called. And here comes everyone going down pit road.
Yeah, he just misjudges where the pit entrance is, gets on the brakes a little too late, blows his engine.
He was under 80 miles an hour, like he was going to safely get there, and he just didn't turn left.
Well, think about it here. 80 miles an hour is about the average speed on a major highway. I mean, that's pretty much as fast as average people drive per day.
That might be a race ender for the number 10 of Stefan Wagner. Tough break to end it as such a huge mistake like that, as Gino Zito is barely gonna beat out Brockmeyer for the race off pit road there. Keith Hume 3rd, Dominic Luba goes up to 4th with Matthew Hill 5th.
I'm not gay, dude.
Well, boys, this
About-
might be in a predicament here.
But yeah.
From what I could tell when I practiced, tires would go around 40 laps. So we're almost going to be right around that when we go back green.
Yeah, for whoever wins, their tires are going to be hurt when they burn it down.
Here's the caution. Stefan Wagner just misjudges pit entry straight into the barrels, engine blown at the entrance of pit road. And caution will be called. Just a big critical mistake by Stefan Wagner, and that may well be the 4th DNF of the night. But everyone now gonna be on fresher tires, which, in my opinion, is great for Gino, as he will.
Just got word that the 10 of Stefan Wagner has DNF.
Yep, and there it is. So, end of line penalty.
Late move by Carter Brockmeyer picking his lane again. He did get it in time, but again, he's cutting it very close here.
Brockmeyer, one of those drivers that you'll always see that happen, does a very good job at picking the lane there at the last possible second, and he makes sure to do it legally. So, very last minute decision there, but a great job one at that. No penalty.
Hey, Dwayne, check that restart on Carter. I just want to make sure, man.
3 of the HBA
Guilty.
guys on the outside. It's starting to look like Michigan all over again. We definitely had a lot of communication there, and I know Dom is looking to help his teammate and team owner win this race.
We're about to go green, but let's check if Brockmeyer did in fact make it here. He will be up
Green
high.
flag underway. Gino. Oh, Carter
my
Brockmeyer gets
God.
dropped on the restart.
Oh,
Dominic
no.
Luba goes spinning on the inside.
Keeps it off the wall.
An immediate caution.
That will be an EOL on his teammate, Dominic Luba.
Carter just spun the tires.
Looks like he got a lot of help from the 18 of his teammate, Dominic Luba. Definitely going to be some words between the HBA guys right there. Dominic Luba gets sent to the inside as well. Hopefully there's no damage on the inside line.
Like I've said time and time again, the worst instance of contact is when it's contact between teammates. Here's the replay. Pace car rolling in out of turn 4, getting ready to go green. And Brockmeyer just does not go. Luba straight into him and then just loses it by himself. Contact between HBA Racing and the Toyotas.
It's almost like what happened to me at Texas. Wow.
Yeah, Jaden suffered same fate over in the DSA Racing Group at Texas. It is deja vu, but not for you this time by.
Glad it was not me. I would hate to be racing this race. I am not the
I need a
greatest
black
short track
flag cleared.
racer,
Tell
but
me
I'm
I
definitely
passed
looking
under
to get
yellow.
my first win here somewhere. Gino Zito, very confident. He told me that he was even more confident for the Chicago Street Course, so definitely very excited to go there and see
I was
how
just
he
saying you're
does.
back in front of me
He's an
when you was
amazing
in the
sports
wreck.
car racer, amazing oval racer. Definitely can find his way around any track here.
Gino Zito, one of those drivers that does such a good job at balancing ovals and road courses. Definitely one of the toughest to beat out there. And that goes for mostly everyone over at Bottom Split Bandits.
And he's one of those racers that will race you clean. And that's what makes it even better. Dwayne, DMs.
Let's try and get
Yes, clear to green.
Gino Zito up here.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Gino, can you hear us?
Yeah, they're
Gino, at control of this race for pretty much most of it. How do you feel confidence-wise to grab the race win here at Iowa and make history at becoming the only driver to have at least one race win in each season thus far?
It feels great, Dwayne, to know that I have a chance tonight to make some history up in the Shake and Bake League. And I just hope that the race goes our way for the rest of the race. We get a nice green flag run. Hopefully I can put this 77 up in the podium. He wins.
Alrighty, thank you for your time up here. Wish you the best of luck. Well, you heard it there. Very, very confident to see what he can do here at Iowa. Final laps slowly starting to creep in. Here we go. 10th restart. It's going to be Gino Zito and Keith Hume side by side.
Haven't seen much of Hume since early parts of this race, so we'll see what he can make of this moment.
Same thing with Wilson. Up to third.
Has to be a big one. Green flag back underway.
Huge start by Gino Zito, looking to take that early gap. Davin Thornhill gets a little bit loose back there.
Harold Wilson, has he finally found the pace that he needed? Hume to the inside. 35 to go.
Definitely will shake things up with a caution anywhere from here in the end of this race. Some drivers most likely will pit for tires so that they can run the rest of this race freely.
Barlow also making his way back to the front. We saw him earlier in P11, now back to P4. Great comeback from the hometown hero.
Tim Pugil a lap down.
Ooh,
Look
trouble! Almost in the back.
Ooh.
Barlow, Knack out of the outside wall. Made just the slightest bit of contact with Snyder, but he will keep it going.
Carter Brockmar trying to make his way through this mess to get back up front.
Hume clears Wilson. To P2 he goes as he tries to hunt down Zito now for the lead.
Tim Pugil now in P10 after Matthew Hill pits. Much
Oh,
better race
trouble!
than-
Oh, trouble!
Oh, big wreck.
Thornhill and
Snyder
Snyder. Big contact for the 36.
Oh, Thornhill
Looks
just
like he just
right
gets
hooked him.
hooked. Did not look
I couldn't tell if that was
intentional,
my fault or
but
yours. I
we'll
wasn't
leave
real
that
sure
up
which
to
way
race
you were
control to
going, though, buddy.
decide. Big hit
I know I could have probably
from Adam
given you a little
Snyder.
bit of room off
Spins
your
all the way
tailgate,
into the
though.
middle of turn 2.
So I apologize for that.
Here there on the radio, Thornhill apology being said.
Do get confirmation from race control. The 5 did indeed hook him on the front stretch.
Oh, what has happened here? Matthew Hill just towed the number 90.
Might be experiencing some connection issues.
My internet
but
killed
he
itself,
was
and now I'm 4 down.
involved in a big hit to the wall at
He
the
is.
early part of the restart, and he is off pit road now.
Yeah, did they get confirmation there? Connectivity issues for the number 90. We've seen that constantly. It's been a constant issue for Matthew Hill, unfortunately. As Barlow and Snyder are the ones that go down pit road. Here's the replay of the incident involving Snyder and Thornhill. Yeah, Thornhill goes down with pressure from Barlow behind and just absolutely right hooks the 36 of Snyder straight into the outside wall. He goes for caution number 11 of the night here at Iowa. Well, here's your race recap. At the bottom right of your screen, we're going to be restarting this at around lap 49. Gino Zito still your leader coming to the restart. 11 cautions for 43 laps and counting with 4 total lead changes here at Iowa. As it is time for choose time. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I believe I am going to be wrong. We'll have to find out. And yes, I am wrong.
I'll tell you what, though, I would definitely be pitting here.
Only 2 drivers that went down pit road that time. That's Snyder, obviously, for the damage. And then the other was Braden Barlow.
Home track kid waiting for his moment to pounce. Was in the lead of the early part of this race. Tim Pugil up to P8 after being a lap down. This is definitely what he wanted to see.
Yeah, all
in the
these
late parts of
cautions
this
are
race.
him gaining positions easily.
Barlow going to be restarting P8, but he will be, I believe, on a fresher set of tires.
Hey, that was over.
Choose
Does
time.
not look like Davin Thornhill got to his lane in time. He looked to be 1 lane down.
We'll see here. Oh, just a slight moment. You can see him when going to the line, points that nose directly upwards. Once again, another instance of just last-minute decisions. But
Did he get it in time?
I believe he did, but it was
It's
just
gonna
by
get racy up front.
mere inches.
No holding back now. You got to go.
We're going to have about less than 30 laps to go. Green flag back underway at Iowa. And this time, it looked like a much better start for Hume.
Must have studied Gino's playbook there.
3 wide into 3.
Big action here. 25 laps to go.
Carter Brockmeyer working on 4th.
Lane and Brockmeyer side by side, battle for 4th. Thornhill there lurking behind as Wilson, Hume, and Zito hold off the top 3. Big hit by Lane on the outside wall. Ooh, Thornhill goes for a slide and keeps it going. Barlow taking use of those tires up into 5th. And Brockmeyer is matching the pace here right on the tail of Harold Wilson, the same man that he pushed to victory lane last week.
Well, get your popcorn ready because we are coming to 20 to go. This is going to start getting a lot more aggressive here.
It's already looking to be a very, very fun show. Look at this battle in the top 5. "20 laps to go." Brockmeyer looks like he just gave the slightest tap to that 83. Here we go. Switcheroo move to the inside he goes. Will he have enough to keep it going? I don't think he will. And now Barlow gonna take advantage of it. Side by side.
Oh,
Big hit by Barlow.
Contact.
Keeps it going. Contact between Thornhill, though. And he keeps the 13 going. We stay green.
As it almost went 4 wide in the back.
Looked like he wasn't anticipating the block there by Brockmeyer. That could be a late block called on the 20.
To me, it just looked like he tried to just send it in there. I mean, he's really fast in these corner entries and, well, kind of slow on corner exit, but you got to trade one in for the other.
Wilson to the inside of Hume. This is for second. This could be very bad for Hume. Bottom split bandit teammates carrying 1 and 2. And he will take
Gino
it.
doesn't seem to be
Gino.
pulling away as much as he was before.
Harold Wilson, the P2 past Hume, but they're slowly closing in on Zito. Are those tires finally coming into play for the 77? "15 laps to go."
Oh, trouble on the front
Back
stretch.
nine.
25 of Lyle's in the grass.
Off the nose of the 13 of Braden Barlow. Hits the wall, gets loose.
Noah
off the
Lane.
nose.
Caution is back out.
Both Dom in the 18 and Noah Lane in the 25 hit the wall. Dom's able to save it, but looks like Noah just gets loose and comes across the nose of the 13, who's already down there.
Yeah, I think regardless if that 13 was there, I think he was spinning out.
Definitely looked like it.
And
This is exactly what Gino needs.
I was gonna say, this is the time to make that call. This strategy call right here can be the difference between a win or a loss. And you don't know when you'll see another caution. And yep, you can see Gino, he's gonna fake it. Hume goes in, Brockmeyer, Barlow, Luba, Thornhill, Snyder. Gino
Only
Zito.
3 cars stayed out.
The Pinky brothers decide to stay out together.
Matthew Hill will take the free pass, but Gino Zito and Harold Wilson will stay out. Tim Pugil
Along with
will
Tim
also
Pugil.
stay out. Pugil will see the top 3. He's been very quiet, and he will be in the top 3 for the first time.
I think Gino might be in trouble here. Them new tires are going to fire off great.
Was this the right
Definitely a
call?
poor choice.
Was this the right call for bottom split bandits? For the top 2 to stay out, does Gino have enough confidence on those tires?
20-second laps. We'll kick it off under
Hume will-
green with about 9 to 8 laps to go. How
Hume
long
will
will
be
he
the
be able to
first
hold him
car.
off?
First car out of the pits is Hume and Brockmeyer right behind him.
Well, now it's definitely time to grab your popcorn while you can.
That right there could have been the strategy call to determine a winner or loss. We are gonna be restarting this race with 9 laps to go.
This choose is the most important choose of the race. This decides your race right here.
Tim Pugil on older tires has been pretty off pace most of the race. Will he hold up anyone in the back? He will
Yeah,
have his teammate behind him.
If I'm any of these guys behind him, I'm going where he isn't.
Carter Brockmeyer, his co-owner to HBA, should be restarting behind him.
Was this their strategy all along for Bottom Split Bandits to have both of them up there trying to block for each other? Maybe Harold has decided that he wants to try and get Gino this win, and he's going to try to block off as much as he possibly can.
Does
Tim Pugil starting front row. What a drive by Tim Pugil to get up for a good spot.
Is Carter going to send his boss 3 wide into turn 1? Or his co-owner?
Yeah, I was about to say, his boss.
How much of a shock this will be.
We're wrecking under caution.
Oh, we're wrecking under caution. 36 just spun.
Let's see what happened here. Did he spin it by himself?
We have race control looking into it now.
Oh, yes, he did.
100% did.
Just comes across and hits the 90. With the guys going 160 miles an hour into a corner, you'd think they'd be fine going 40.
I know that's right.
Well, caution will be
Oh, that-
extended because of that, so we're going to have 7 to go here.
If anybody's loving this, is Gino. The less laps, the better.
I'll tell you who else is loving this. Tim Pugil. That's less laps that he has to hold off everyone behind him.
Gino needs a really good restart here. Get away from everybody. Use all the tires you have left.
Harold may be looking to push him to a win here.
Here we go. Pacer going to roll in this time by. Will we see the upset of the century for a Tim Pugil win, or will we see the 77 make history? Green flag underway.
And they're wrecking. Spins Davin Thornhill.
Big
Caution
wreck.
is out. Youth Hume looks to have spin his tires, and it's just another Brockmeyer incident right there.
We saw it once, we'll see it again. And I don't think you can ask for a better outcome if you're Gino Zito right now.
Or even just Tim Pugil, both of them starting outside row. Carter, thankfully, isn't involved this time in the 20 Call of Duty car.
Here's the replay on the
Spins his
restart
tires.
and just collects the pack. Hume across everyone. Hit on Thornhill, hit on Bartlow, hit on Matthew Hill.
Wow.
Another instance, second instance today of rear wheel spin,
I'm glad I'm not the only one who does this.
causing a caution immediately when going under green.
Well, Jaden, you're a driver. Would you rather be in Gino's situation or Carter's situation here?
I would love to be in Carter's situation more than Gino's. Hear me out. Gino, from the looks of it, does not know how to run on older tires. No, he has not pit since, I believe, around lap 130-ish. Carter has his teammate in front of him, but Tim just... I've never seen Tim start on the inside row. So I don't know if he's good at jumping or not. He was really
Tim's
good
on
at
pit
Dega
road.
in our DSA group. Yeah, we got some cars on pit road here.
Tim went ahead and pit.
I'm just hoping in Carter's situation that Tim gets a good launch. If so, Carter can drop down in front of Harold and just start working his way to Gino. But with so little laps to go, this is definitely going to get interesting. Gino just looking to make history. 3 wins, 1 in each season. 1 at Bristol in season 1. Season 2, 1 at Talladega. 1 here, but it was not a points-paying race in season 3. It was the All-Star race at the Rock. Looking for his 4th career win. Will he get it tonight? His teammate behind him won last week at Pocono and won Coda.
Here we go.
Will Harold help Gino like Carter helped Harold at Pocono?
Once again, like Zach said earlier in the restarts, this may be the biggest choose of your life. Both Harold and Gino going down the inside.
Carter, late call
the front
here.
row.
Did he get there? He got there in time. Carter making very, very late moves. It's starting to scare me a little bit. Tim Pugil hits, gives Carter the front row.
Carter's
all my talk.
Carter's got to watch out here. He's got to remember, if he beats Gino back to the line, he's going to get black flagged.
Statistically, Gino is the fastest car on new tires, but Gino voted to stay out while I'm pretty sure Carter stayed out as well. Keith Hume doesn't really lose any spots here.
This is going to get interesting.
This is definitely going to be the most interesting restart we've had, and I'm so looking forward to it. What about you boys? Little love tap between Gino and Carter.
Very, very excited, and that might be a sign of sportsmanship right there. Here we go. Pace car rolling in. We may have a finish of a century. Green flag back underway at Iowa. 3 laps to go.
Good jump by
Watch
Gino.
for Gino.
That is the best start that you could ask for.
Carter's coming quick with them tires.
If there's any racer you want to race clean, it'd be Gino Zito. Will Carter send it in?
Here comes
Look at all
Brockmeyer.
these drivers.
Down the inside. Zito straight into the outside wall. 2 laps to go.
Moves Gino Zito into the outside wall.
Gino's losing a ton of position.
The tires
Wow.
have finally given out when it mattered the most. White flag, 1 lap to go at Iowa.
That was just disrespectful by Carter Brockmeyer. Pushed Gino into the outside wall.
It
after
will
racing
be
him clean.
a heartbreak for the 77, but the drought will come to an end after being winless for an entire season. Carter Brockmeyer sees victory lane once again. He wins at Iowa.
What
Wow,
a
but the
strategy call.
disrespect. Definitely going to have to look at the replay here on that. What a win, but that is not going to fly by with Gino Zito.
What a call to come and take tires. He's finally broken his winless streak.
BSB definitely mad. You can see it in Harold Wilson. The whole HBA is sitting there doing burnouts. In my opinion, I definitely think Gino Zito was the one that should have won this race.
Fireworks going
BSB
in the
showing
back.
their frustration in Harold Wilson.
Great strategy call by Carter Brockmeyer. But that finish right there will definitely still have a dirty taste on some people's mouths.
After Gino raced him so clean this whole race, it's definitely not something you wanted to see. Race control definitely is going to need to talk to everyone about that. Congratulations to the 20 of Carter Brockmeyer. Definitely wanted to see him win, but I did not want to see it go down like that.
What a heartbreak for the 77. I'm at a loss for words. I am at an absolute loss for words.
I will need to take a short intermission here, but I will be right back.
Oh boy. Well, race control is definitely gonna have to take a look at that. But as of right now, unofficial results, it will stand Carter Brockmeyer. After a season-long drought, ever since Season 1, Homestead Miami Speedway, he will go back to victory lane where he's been wanting to go for so long with a big win at Iowa.
What a strategy call. To come take tires, know that you could pass him with tires. That was amazing.
Well, here is the results coming out of Iowa. Carter Brockmeyer takes the race win. Harold Wilson in second. Mr. Consistency still on it. Keith Hume rounds off the podium. It's Adam Snyder fourth. Gino Zito, a big heartbreak. He will finish in fifth. That's going to be Dominic Luba, Davin Thornhill, Braden Barlow will finish 8th in his hometown race. Tim Pudel, 9th. Matthew Hill rounds off the top 10. It's going to be Noah Lane, 11th, followed by Stefano Wagner, Alex Morals, Michael Egermont, and Charlie Jones with the DNFs. And here is how the standings shape up after that. Carter Brockmeyer overtakes Davin Thornhill for the second spot in the standings. Snyder, Jones, and Egermont all moving up on Heath Williams, who was absent from this race. But what an unbelievable finish. Let's go here with our post-race interviews. I am still at an absolute shock for words. Let's try and grab your race winner here. Let's bring up Carter. Can you hear us?
My
Yes, sir.
man.
Carter,
Oh, fuck.
after a season-long drought, have not seen victory lane since Season 1 at Homestead. You make the ultimate strategy call. Tires, everything plays out on the final lap. You take your trip back to victory lane after so long with a win here under the lights at Iowa. How does it feel to finally be back at the top of the leaderboard?
Oh my God, it's been too long. I'm so happy right now. First thing I want to say is sorry to Gino. I honestly thought he wouldn't be so tight on my door, and by the time I noticed he was there, I hit him. I mean, tied off corner, I was pushing, nothing. Honestly, I knew I was going to be faster on the tires. Reverse rolls from Charlotte, but oh my God, I'm so happy I could finally put a win sticker on my door. Oh my God, I gotta thank RBA.
Buddy.
Yeah, thanks. I gotta thank RBA and sorry, not RBA, HBA and all my teammates. So great. Thanks for Tim for putting me on that strategy and pitting that time. I knew Harold would have gone low but behind Gino to try to give him a push. And then I saw Harold had a bad start. I'm like, okay, I got him going to the white flag. And got in the corner. I don't know how that stuck. Fresh tires. Got up the track. I did not mean to do that to Gino. I mean, sucks. I really didn't want to race him that way. I got to his inside and yeah, just misjudged where he was on track. Tried to turn left and didn't notice until it was too late, but good race for him. I'm just so excited. I mean, it's been a long time coming. So many good races gone sour, and it just was coming.
Alrighty. Zach, Jaden, any questions for Mr. Brockmeyer?
On that, on the corner with the incident with Gino, I was looking back at the replay. It almost looks like you had some understeer there. Can you go into further detail about what happened? Did you just overdrive the corner?
It was understeer, but it was on exit. So usually by that time, exit people are a little higher, and that's what I was assuming Gino would do, and I assumed wrong. And my goal was to be about a lane below him coming down the straightaway, and then I barely felt his door, and I instantly knew I fucked up, but I did not do that on purpose. I mean, I stuck it through the center and entrance, and then knew I had to gas it where I wouldn't do that to him, and he started coming. He just stayed middle, and I really didn't know what he was going to do, and I assumed wrong. Kind of got to my blind spot without a third screen and really couldn't push it through. But sorry to Gino, but god damn, I'm so happy.
Well, regardless, it was a great race for you HBA guys. Tim, Dom, Matthew, with the connectivity issues, still rallied back. And of course, your win. Very proud of y'all, and glad to see you back in victory lane after so long.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Carter?
What's up, Zach?
How did what was going through your mind when you saw the leader stay out under that second to last caution?
Charlotte. I did the same thing they did in Charlotte, and I knew they were over. 15 laps is too much on old tires compared to new, and I knew. There's nothing he could have done. Me and Gino been equal speed the entire race. I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate for him. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
congrats for the HVA. I mean, didn't mean to do it, but sucks it ended the way it did.
Definitely gotta get it done.
awesome win, buddy. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks. See you guys.
Carter, before you go, is there any final shoutouts that you would like to do?
Whole of HBA, I'd like to thank Tim for putting me on that strategy. I want to thank my mom, my dad, obviously the man above. Couldn't be here without him. And just this entire league. I mean, we've improved so much from season 1. And, yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time up here in the commentary booth. Carter Brockmeyer, your race winner here from Iowa, back to victory lane after a season-long drought. Go celebrate that. Alrighty, let's bring on P2 up here, and that will be Harold Wilson. Let's bring it on up.
What's happening, man?
Harold, once again, another great finish for you. You're coming off of the race win in your first oval here at Pocono, and you couldn't grab the win, but you will grab yet again another P2 finish, another top 5, still earning that name of Mr. Consistency. Tell us and walk us through the entire race, and how did you manage to once again find yourself at the top spots here at Iowa?
I was hoping for a long green flag run there, trying to save some tires the whole race. Went from first to last on that first green flag run there. If I start practicing, these guys are gonna have something to worry about. But just a few feet short tonight. Hopefully, we can do better next week.
And Harold, you had Carter help you push you to the win last week at Pocono. How does it feel to now see that full circle moment and to see Brockmeyer get the race win here at Iowa after his help last week?
I would have moved him if I could have got close enough. Win's a win. I ain't here to finish second, but I would never dump him on purpose though. But I would scoot him out the way.
Zach,
Which brings me around. How did you feel seeing your teammate get shoved into the wall going to 2 to go?
That sucks for sure. I was hoping we were gonna have a BSB 1-2 there. Fortunately, it didn't happen. But I don't know. I was hoping Gino could bounce off the wall, bounce back, hit him a little bit, maybe slow each other down. I passed both of them, but that didn't work out either.
What's up,
Well,
Harold?
regardless, great race, man.
Thank you, man.
What's up, Harold?
What's happening, man?
So, is there any regret in not following your teammate and going down pit road with about 10 to go?
No regrets. I was gonna finish P2 either way. I'm not gonna turn anybody, wreck anybody. if I can get them clean, I'm gonna get them though. I wasn't gonna let Gino have it.
Like we said it, I said it early in the race. The strategy for BSB could have been to try and block off and get Gino that win, but nonetheless, great P2 finish for you, Harold, here at our first visit ever at Iowa. Is there any final shoutouts that you'd like to do?
Yeah, Team BSB, all the boys, Seawalker, Super Dude, Will, Steven, wife and daughter, and Carter's mom.
Alrighty. With that being said, thank you for your time up here at the booth. And when you find yourself once again inside the top 3, go celebrate that great performance here at Iowa and wish you the best of luck next week.
Appreciate it, boys.
Congrats, buddy.
See you
Hey,
next
man.
week.
See y'all.
Alrighty, let's try and grab here our P3 finisher to round off the podium, and that will be Keith Hume Sr. Let's bring him up. Keith, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Keith, you've been running it once again at the front. You fell back to the middle, and you drive yourself all the way back to the front to solidify yet again another podium spot. How does it feel to continue racking up these top 3s to boost you up further and further up into the points for a chance to potentially get you into the hunt for the cup despite your late start?
Well, I was not a track that I have ever felt real good about. It's not a place that I feel like I run particularly well. And if it wasn't for pit strategy tonight, I'd have finished in the back. We played the strategy, and then I stepped on it coming to that restart and wrecked the field behind me. So I hate that all that happened. It was the first time all night I'd spun the tires, and I spun the tires and wadded up a bunch of good cars.
All right, Jaden, Zach, any questions?
I do not.
Was there anything you think you could have done differently to maybe get second or maybe first in this race?
Well, I felt like if I wouldn't have spun the tires on that restart, I think I would have gone down into turn 1 running third and been in front of everybody with tires. And then at that point, it would have been trying to run and hide from them and getting clear of the 2 in front of me fast, if that was even possible. That's the only way that I could have done anything any different. And I don't know that I had anything for the 20.
Alrighty, but nonetheless, once again, another top 3 to your name, slowly moving up the ranks, slowly inching closer to a spot inside the hunt for the cup line. Is there any final shoutouts that you'd like to do?
I just want to thank God, thank my family, thank everybody that helps out with GHR Toyotas, the BSB guys for letting me hang out with them during these races. Thank you for putting this whole series on. Appreciate everything y'all do.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Wish you the best of luck going into next week.
Congrats, buddy.
Thanks.
My man.
Alrighty, and that is the top 3, but I do want to make a exception here at Iowa. Let's go ahead and grab our hometown driver here and see his thoughts on his whole outcome. Braden, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you.
Braden, hometown race. I know you wanted a win here, but it will have to wait just a little bit longer. You get a PA finish here inside the top 10 in your hometown track. How do you feel about your performance overall here tonight?
Yeah, honestly, the first half of the race the car was just amazing. I think in the first 6 laps, I went from 8th to 2nd and was just passing cars left and right. It felt good. Ended up getting off pit strategy and ended up on that long run with just chewed up my tires and ended up getting to the back and then just constantly got in stuff and just couldn't really recover. So yeah, honestly, I think if we had a little bit better strategy today, it might have saved us or at least gotten us a top 5 or a top 3 there today. But overall, was pretty happy with the car to begin with. It started pushing there pretty late, but it seemed like most people were dealing with that. But overall, pretty well.
Alrighty, Jaden Sack, any questions?
Are you gonna eat some corn after this?
Hell yeah.
My man. I will still pick you as my pick even if we did this race again. You did great, buddy.
Thank you.
Is there any way you think you could have controlled this race earlier in the race whenever you had your being up front? You think you could have kept it up front more?
Yeah, I think I was trying to be a little bit too conservative once I got up front, and I was trying to save tires, and then people started catching me, and then once they caught me, I ended up starting to use them too much, so it was just kind of didn't have very good balance on managing tires today. But we had a fast car. It's kind of on me, just not being able to keep the tires on it and having a decent strategy. But other than that, I think we learned a lot today. I think that we'll apply it next week.
Alrighty. Brandon, tough to see you not grab the race win here in your hometown race, but still a great performance that your family and friends should be proud of. Is there any final shout-outs that you would like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my family and my fiance for supporting me, and Barlow's Garage and Graphics and 52 & Co. for sponsoring the car. They've been great. Yeah, just had a real fast Ford Mustang this week and just couldn't get it done.
Alrighty, regardless, it is a top 10 finish for you here at Iowa. Go celebrate that top 10 finish. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and that will be it for tonight here at Iowa. Let's go over the race results one final time before we send you all off. Carter Brockmeyer, strategy call was the right one to make indeed. He ends the season-long drought to go back to victory lane since season 1 Homestead. He grabs the win under the lights here at Iowa in what some drivers may call a controversial finish, but nonetheless, as of right now, unofficial results, he stands at the top of the leaderboard once again. Harold Wilson, P2, Keith Hume, P3. They round off the podium. It's going to be Adam Snyder in 4th. Gino Zito rounds off the top 5. One of the biggest heartbreaks this season thus far. Was so close to making history, but he will have to wait just a little bit longer. Dominic Luba 6, and it's Davin Thornhill, Braden Barlow, Tim Pugel, and Matthew Hill who rounds up the top 10. Following that, it's Noah Lane, and then the DNFs of Stefan Wagner, Alex Morals, Michael Argamont, and Charlie Jones. To round it off here tonight, this is how the standings look after Iowa. Harold Wilson still in the championship lead, but Brockmeyer slowly starting to cover that gap as Brockmeyer overtakes Davin Thornhill by just 1 point to go second in the standings. Snyder, Jones, and Egremont all move up as Heath Williams drops down 3 positions with once again another race missed. And it's Dominic Luba, Noah Lane, and Gino Zito, I believe, will be just 1 position shy of Matthew Hill there at the exact cut line. It'll be Braden Barlow in 12th, followed by Wagner. Hume, who's making very fast progress, even though he's 14th. He could have a very big shot at the hunt for the cup. It's Christopher Barries, Carter Roy, and Alex Morals in 17th. But that will do it for tonight at Iowa, and what a great visit it was for the first time here in the Shake and Bake Cup Series. I would like to thank everyone for coming in. If you want to stay tuned for more action of Season 3, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And of course, make sure to be tuned in next week for the Chicago doubleheader. Monday night, round 11 at Chicagoland, and then it's looking like Wednesday night, round 12 at the Chicago Street Course. You are not gonna want to miss that. But with that being said,
better tune into that one.
Yep. Jan Duran gonna be making his debut for Taser Racing at the Chicago Street Course. But that will do it for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And it has been a pleasure up here in the commentary booth. It's Dwayne Crespo. Alongside me here tonight is Jaden Duran and Zachary Evans. And we'll see you all next week. Peace out, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Cloud.
Peace.